What's up, gamers? You got TigerChainsaw. Before we get into this review, I gotta show off this shirt. So let's see. All right, you guys get a pretty good look at this. If you guys know who this band is, and yes, it says Knocked Loose on it, so yes, that is the band. But if you know them or listen to their music, we can be friends. I love this band, and so I just had to show this off before we started this review. Now, what review are we doing today? Well, the title says God of War 2 from 2007 on the PS2, and that is what we are doing. So I just reviewed God of War from 2005 on the PS2, and that was a near masterpiece, or it was a masterpiece. So what would Santa Monica Studios do with the sequel? We are gonna find that out today. Now, if this is your first time on my channel, or if you just haven't yet, make sure you hit that sub button because I've got so many game reviews on this channel, ranging from the 80s, the 90s, the early 2000s, all the way up to the PS5. And I've got plenty of those reviews. So make sure you hit that sub button so you can help my channel grow. All right, the Hands of Death could not defeat Kratos in the first game, but are they gonna do it in the second game? We are here to find that out. After the smash hit that was the original God of War, Santa Monica Studios followed it up with the sequel God of War 2 in 2007 for the PS2 in the twilight years of this console. Kratos would cement his legacy as a video game god in this second adventure. As Kratos says, "I am what the gods have made me." So let's see what this game is made of, starting with the plot of God of War 2, but be warned, spoilers are ahead. Nobody can escape their past, not even Kratos. Still haunted by the memories of slaughtering his wife and daughter, Kratos is unhappy and disobedient to the other gods on Mount Olympus. Despite warnings from Athena, Kratos continues his rampaging ways until Zeus tricks him into giving up his powers before killing Kratos. Now, action games rarely have this great of a story, but I was happy to say that God of War 2 really picked off after the first one, because the first one was just this epic tale of revenge, and God of War 2 stuck us right back in that world filled with angry gods, politics, and yes, revenge. With Kratos being killed, he finds his way to the underworld where he meets Gaia, a titan who reveals that she once cared for Zeus as a baby before he grew up and betrayed the Titan race, in which he enslaved them for eternity. Gaia tells Kratos that he can change his fate by finding the three sisters of fate who can alter time and prevent his death. Kratos embarks on an epic journey after surviving and leaving the underworld. Now, during his trip to the island of creation, Kratos meets several imprisoned titans who are seeking revenge against Zeus and the other gods for their roles in the Great War. The Titan Atlas reveals to Kratos that the key to killing Zeus is the Blade of Olympus, which Zeus originally used to kill Kratos. When Kratos reaches the Island of Creation and meets the Sisters of Fate, they refuse his request, and that makes him angry. Now, what does Kratos do when he's angry? He kills. Kratos fights and then successfully kills all three sisters and steals the Loom of Fate, which was a tool used to alter time. He uses it and travels back to the point where Zeus kills him. With the Blade of Olympus, Kratos strikes down Zeus, nearly killing him. Athena rushes to the scene where she begs Kratos not to do it. Don't kill Zeus. Now, does Kratos listen? No, he ignores her and sends the final blow down upon Zeus. But before the blade strikes, Athena throws herself in front of it, sacrificing herself and allowing Zeus to escape. Before she dies, she tells Kratos that he is the son of Zeus and that Zeus was afraid of Kratos all along, and that he thought that Kratos would probably kill him like Zeus did to his own father. Hey, what's up, Dad? If you're watching this, I promise not to kill you. Using the Loom of Fate, Kratos travels back to the Great War and takes all the Titans with him as they descend upon Mount Olympus for vengeance. Kratos proclaims the rule of the gods is over. And this sets up one of the most anticipated sequels with God of War 3. The ending to God of War 2 was so amazing. I was on the edge of my seat. I couldn't wait to see what would happen next. But of course, I would have to find that out in God of War 3, which you guys are going to have to find out what happens next in my next review, which, yes, is God of War 3. All right, enough about me rambling about how great the plot is. Let's get to the gameplay. Santa Monica Studios didn't change up the formula to God of War 2 too much from the first one, and that is a blessing. Similar to the first game, God of War 2 is a hack and slash platformer with some small puzzles. What stood out right away to me was the emphasis on more puzzles and problem solving than the original had. They feel warranted, and they give extra content to the game, which made God of War 2 a little bit longer than the first game. Instead of decapitating countless foes, which, don't get me wrong, is a great time, the violence is split up into sections between killing enemies and solving rooms with puzzles. You will be killing plenty of enemies with the Blades of Chaos. These are back, which is a fan favorite and a personal favorite weapon of mine. Now, Kratos will also discover the Spear of Destiny, and he'll also get a giant barbarian hammer, which is good for squishing heads just like grapes. More weapons means more bosses, and you know I love a good boss fight. The bosses in God of War 2 are not only more fierce, but they often dwarf Kratos in size, starting with the statue in the first level. When you play this, you are going to know what is in store for you the rest of the game. This was a great way to introduce the player to these mammoth enemies that Kratos will be taking on throughout his journey to the Island of Creation. Now, not only do the bosses seem bigger, the environments also seem bigger too. There's so much more to explore, and the atmosphere makes it believable that you are truly in ancient Greece. I found myself actively rushing through the puzzles just to see what boss I would face next, but half the fun, they say, is the journey, and the journey in God of War 2 was phenomenal. Like the first one, you are going to be seeking out treasure chests where you can open them up and get orbs to power up Kratos. You can also get more magic or unlock more power for Kratos. Let's talk about that magic. I used magic a lot when I was ganged up on by multiple enemies. This was just a great way to get all the enemies off your back and then have Kratos come in with the Blades of Chaos. The combat overall was smooth, the bosses were fun, and the exploration is addicting. All of it makes for a great game and a worthy sequel to an already masterpiece that was God of War. Just like the first one, you are going to be playing this adventure to the sound of an epic soundtrack. And also just like the first one, the voice acting really brings the characters to life. The presentation, the cutscenes, the storytelling, the gameplay of God of War 2 all showcase what the PS2 could do. The first God of War was amazing, and the second picks up right where the original left off, with an incredible story, addicting gameplay, mesmerizing environments, and memorable, epic boss fights. Santa Monica Studios once again came through with a mega hit and launched Kratos into one of the best PlayStation mascots. If you love an epic story, hack and slash gameplay mixed in with some puzzles, this game is for you. I highly encourage all of you to play this game, to pick it up if you have not yet. God of War 2 scores a 9.6 out of 10, just edging out the original, but both of them are now classic tales for the PS2. Gamers, that was my review of God of War 2 from 2007 on the PS2. I love the first two games so much, and just reviewing them again makes me want to play through them again. They are that good, but I'd love to hear from you guys. You guys have heard my thoughts on God of War 2. Let me know yours in the comments below. What was your favorite boss fight? What did you think about Kratos teaming up with the Titans to potentially take down the gods in God of War 3? I would love to know all of your memories and nostalgia for this game. While you're typing away, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel because I've got tons of game reviews on it. Speaking of game reviews, what's going to be coming up next is my review of the original God of War. So if you haven't seen that yet, go ahead and check that out. Gamers, thanks for watching, and make sure you play a video game today. Oh, and go listen to Knocked Loose. Awesome band.